May full of accessibility and Joomla events. This month of May comes full of interesting events around Joomla and accessibility. But first, let's see the rest of the news. Joomla 4.3.1 is out. The first minor release of Joomla 4.3 is out. This release fixes cookie lifetime issues, CLI updates for plugins and tags not showing item ID in the URL. Update as soon as possible. Vote for Joomla in the 20i FOSS Awards. Till May 26, we can vote for Joomla in the 20i FOSS Awards in the category of Best CMS. These awards are organized by the hosting company 20i and are focused on rewarding the open source projects most valued by the community. Don't wait, go and vote now! Joomla Day France 2023 will be on June 16th and 17th. The French-speaking Association of Joomla users has announced that the Joomla Day France 2023 will take place on 16th and 17th June in the city of Metz. The event will be face-to-face and the call for speakers is already open. You may also sponsor the event to make it a success. Celebrate Global Accessibility Awareness Day. Next Thursday 18th, we celebrate the Global Accessibility Awareness Day, an event that happens since 2011 on the third Thursday of May to highlight the importance of accessibility in our lives. On this day, many organizations hold face-to-face and online events with talks where they make us aware of the current problems and offer solutions for many of them. On the event's website, you have all the agenda and activities to celebrate around the world. New version of Sally library with Joomla improvements. The Sally Accessibility Checker JavaScript library has a new version available. This version includes many of the improvements that were made to incorporate it into the Joomla Accessibility Checker plugin, Joomla, a breakthrough for the library and for Joomla, which will be able to incorporate the upcoming improvements with much less effort. Let's see what we have in the Joomlaverse in week 18th of 2023. This week, the Joomla world has not been quiet, and we have the following relevant publications. From company WebU, sorry for my French, Daniel Dubois steals some ideas from Crystal Dionysopoulos to bring us an interesting articles in French, why and how to adapt Joomla to your customers. Also, I discovered a series of videos from Kevin Guides on how to develop templates for Joomla 4. As usual, Tim Davis returns to his Maintenance Mondays with a video on how to make Joomla 4 Media Manager load faster. A very special guest was also brought in to make his recap of Joomla Day USA. Yannick Gaultier tells us that he will be at the next week's Joomla Day Netherlands and will be presenting a new extension that unleashes the power of AI in Joomla. DJ Extensions is also coming to Joomla Day Netherlands and announces interesting gifts if you come to see them there. Sergio Iglesias wrote an article to motivate people to attend next Juke Madrid meeting in Spanish. You may come if you are around. Joomla Shack published its monthly recap of Joomla news for April, and they mention us! At last! Thank you, Steve. We found these relevant extensions updates. FocaCart is now at version 407 and can now add the correct taxes even for non-registered customers. Virtuemart also published a bugfix release with a detailed explanation of the issues and a thank you to all the subscribers with their new policy. In the next week, we have a packed agenda of Joomla events, and we have made a compilation of all of them. On Monday the 8th, we will have a JAG DACH meeting, the German-speaking JAG, where they will talk about new developments in GDPR. The meeting will be face-to-face and in German. The JAG Australian meeting is announced for Tuesday the 9th, but we have not found information about the event on their website. Mind you, the event is virtual and in English. Jack Madrid is coming back on Thursday 11th to talk about Joomla 4 improvements. You probably want to know Spanish, but I'm sure they will make you feel like home even if you just speak English. On Thursday the 12th begins the Joomla Day Netherlands, which for 2 days will have the main Joomla figures in Europe in its conference rooms. This event is an in-person event and you may come if you speak English or Dutch. Finally, we found one interesting discount because Joomla Shack offered a 54% discount, but it was only on May the 4th to celebrate, obviously, the Star Wars Day. If you didn't hear about this discount, subscribe to their newsletter and next year, may the Force be with you. Let me remind you that this podcast is sponsored by Epta Technologies, your trusted partners for your web projects. Looking to take your projects to the next level? Look no further. In Epta Technologies, we will make your projects come true. That's all for this week. At this podcast, we want to hear from you. If you have any Joomla news or updates you'd like to share, or if you have any comments or feedback on the episode, please don't hesitate to reach out to us. You can send your news and comments to our email address podcast@epta.es or connect with us on social media. We appreciate your support and look forward to hearing from you soon. Have a nice week and keep on rocking with Joomla.